Yo, today is Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. My name is Noah, and I'm here to keep myself accountable. And today is sort of February review. I'm recording this at 5 p.m. I'm starting to stream late today. I'm recording this early so that I can edit this later. Future me, if you are editing this and it is past 2 a.m., you're an idiot and I hate you. But yeah, man, wow. What a fucking month February was. Okay. So if I really want to get into it with you for 3 seconds here, um, a lot of stuff happened this month. Okay, moving over to the side, I have basically this, this. Wow, wow! I set a goal at the beginning of the month to, sorry, the beginning of the year to average 10 viewers by the end of the year, or something like this, like halfway to like, something. It. We just finished February, and I'm averaging 12 viewers. Okay, so that is fantastic. Wow, I'm really excited the way stream's been going. It's been really great. I'm meeting a lot of people. I'm making a lot of friends. I've had tons and tons and tons of fun. It's been insanely good lately, and I think that obviously that's something to celebrate about. So I'm really excited. Um, the Minecraft server's been doing super well lately. The Minecraft server was such a good idea. It's something that I want to do semi-regularly, like maybe once or twice a year. Um, because I don't know, I just think it's fun. I don't know. I don't think you ever get sick of it. I think you get sick of it after a month, and then you relax and you play it again, and that's just like the cycle of Minecraft, you know? What else? What else? What else? My clips and stuff from the month did pretty great. Here are like 3 or 4 or 5 examples that I'll put on screen here of clips that did really well. It was my best month ever in terms of clips. I had the one on Instagram, which did, I think it's at like 1.1 million views now. Crazy that like, 1 million people have seen my face or however you have it. And then a couple other stragglers that have done like 20, 30, 40, 70K. Really awesome. Now this, brings up a couple questions, right? Now it's like, okay, now this is not saying that I haven't made it, nor will I ever think I'll feel like I've made it, but I think this now means that I need to start asking myself some serious questions. And by that I mean like, is this something that I truly love and that I can genuinely continue to see myself doing and expanding and trying my heart out, regardless of the outcome? And I think the answer is yes. I think truthfully I can do that. I think truthfully I'm really excited about this stuff. I think it's all I ever wanted. I think it's my dream come true, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But there's a lot to learn surely and slowly as I go through this. I don't think I can say, I think I've beaten the 99% because I think there's this screenshot, which I'll supply here, that somebody sent me a while ago. Thanks, Una. And I'm looking at it now. This is an updated one. That apparently, like, being at this viewership is already the top 1% of Twitch. I think I'm like the 70th thousandth highest streamer or 75th thousandth, something like this. There's maybe I'll put that one on screen too, but yeah. So I've reached a point where now like I wouldn't say it's splitting hairs, but it's definitely time to like try and escalate what I'm doing, like figure out who I am and what I want to be and how I want to take this. Because I think obviously there is some semblance of possible success. Uh, it's like if you went to a greenhouse and you're selling, like go to a greenhouse, you sell them dirt to grow their plants. And you're like, well, I don't know, I don't want to change my whole greenhouse, so I'm gonna do a trial. And then the plants grew well, so now you're ready to do the next order and you want to change for your whole greenhouse. So basically, like this was the sample. This trial uh, it's done well. The plants grew. So now, how do I take what I've learned and take what I'm good at and expand upon this and do better and whatever, and not to be like businessy about it, but I think it's important. I think it's important to not overanalyze, but definitely try to understand like what there is here and what you can do with it, or what I should do with it in terms of moving forward. Sorry, my camera's unfocusing. Um, and I think that I thrive and that I've had a couple candid conversations on stream, especially recently because of playing Minecraft. Sorry, I'm doing things at the same time here. Especially recently because of playing Minecraft, candid conversations about like what is there to watch on on Twitch, why do you watch people for? Who do you watch people for? Games, personality, content wise, like what's the reasoning, right? And I think that one thing that stood true for me, not why I watch other people, but why some people were saying when they watch me, is because I had a message too that they said they appreciate my candidness or the truth I am to my character, and that it's not really a character, and that I just am who I am. And uh, I think one thing that I'm also not as ashamed of is making mistakes and being honest and whatever. Like I don't know a lot of things, and I learn a lot of things every day through stream and through other people and through meeting a ton of people, and I think it's really fun. And I think that me not putting up an act of like this, that, and the other is cool to some people, or maybe not cool, but respectable. And I think there is a relatable factor to just some average like loser who's sitting behind the screen playing video games, giggling and having fun. And I want to create a space where everyone can just be comfortable and make sense. But I don't think that's unique. So I want to figure out what I am best at, and I've talked about this multiple times. But besides that, numbers wise, I'll put up on screen here. Back to the numbers. Sorry, I keep going all over the place. That I hit 400 followers on Twitch just 2 days ago. I think I'm almost at 100 followers on Instagram, almost 100 followers on TikTok. I'm just over 150 here on YouTube, almost 175 here. And that's all the platforms, right? Yeah. So that's good. And that's crazy. There's a lot of people who are new here. Welcome. I appreciate it. Every now and then I get someone who comes from these videos to the Twitch chat and says, "Hey, just thought I'd check you out, drop a follow." And I get it, right? Like I was actually never a Twitch user or watcher. I've always been a YouTube frog. Just loved watching YouTube videos, like put together content, even if it's not really put together, mind you. Like I don't mind watching VODs, but I hate, or I used to hate, the concept of watching something live. But ever since I started streaming, I now love it. Like I actually watch streamers now. I actually pay attention. Like I think it's a content medium that you'd be pleasantly surprised about how much you may like it. And um, so I do plead that you give it a chance, and especially this month, if you aren't a League of Legends player, maybe I'm not for you all the time, but this month with Minecraft, everyone kind of likes Minecraft, and at the end of the day, it's really not about Minecraft. It's about shooting the shit. The server, at like peak times, it has like 17, 18 people in it. It's super busy, super fun. There's another streamer who's in it with me, and it's his community, not versus mine, but maybe it might end up like that in a couple weeks. It's been really fun. So yeah, I don't really want to know. Sorry, I don't really know what I want to do moving forward, but just know that that is now sort of the course of action. Like, okay, we've ended up here early in the year, already hitting a goal that I'm super appreciative and excited about. Where do I go or take this next, or what are the next steps? I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know, and I think that's part of what I'll talk about a lot throughout the month of March. Um, we want to go back to my personal goals too, because obviously I talk about that. It's part of the reason why I'm here. Physically, whatever. I did start going to the gym again. That's nice. Not as frequently it was before, but at least 3 times a week, which is much more than zero. So I'm happy. And food-wise, besides this week, because I've actually complained about this recently, is I ate out too much these last like 4 days or whatever. I think I've been really good with food. So I feel better. I've been taking, my vitamin stack, my probiotic. I've been eating better food. I've been trying to go to bed earlier besides these Minecraft nights. I know somebody's gonna call me out on that, but generally speaking, my sleep's been better. Um, so so yeah, that's where we're at. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to show you guys. I can check my notes really quick because I think sometimes I write stuff down in here, but I don't think I did this time because I think that everything's been pretty straightforward in my head of what I feel like and what I want to pursue. Um, yeah, if I were to sit here and tell you something, I'm going to keep care maxing, like I said like a couple weeks ago, and I will reiterate the quote. This is a sort of a 150 days reminder. I will reiterate what I said a while back in some of these videos, where I gave the quote from that guy in that TikTok that I saw, and I love this quote and it sticks with me very often. And it's that embarrassment is an underexplored emotion. Go out there and make a fool of yourself. Okay. I think I am going to live by this. So, like I say, as always, it is a privilege to be here, an absolute privilege. Um, I'm really excited for the growth looking forward and seeing what I can do with myself. So thank you everybody who's been here so far, and you know, I hope that you continue. Peace.